Hi, I'm Jim Atkinson with Hidden Paradise Realty Team at UTR Texas Realtors, and today I'm out at Lagomar visiting with
Robin Castlerock with Calstlerock Communities. Calstlerock's been in business for a little over 20 years, and we are a very high quality builder, not just for what you see aesthetically, but behind the walls. There's a lot that goes on in building our houses. We do a lot of energy efficiency, like 16C or AC Lennox systems in our HVAC. We do the gas-fired tankless water heater systems. Most of our houses are have surround sound, and all of our houses are pre-wired for audiovisual, multimedia, and security. So many features go into a Calstlerock home, you'd be quite surprised. But once you get out here and speak with me, I'd love to educate you on that.
So if someone decides they want to build a Castlerock home, they come out here and meet you at the office.
Yep.
They decide on where they want to be,
Yeah.
what lot. I mean, how many lots do you have available?
Right now, we have over 150 lots available, 200 in the making. We have 17 inventory homes that are move-in ready. In our 5 sections, I'm guesstimating between 150 and 200 lots. I haven't actually counted them all.
It's a lot.
It is
a lot of lots.
We have different size lots. We have 40-foot lots. We have 45. We have 50, 60 plus. The 60 plus lots are 3-car garage lots. Those are very nice. And that is a 3-car garage standard lot. So if you get a 60-foot lot, you automatically get a 3-car garage.
Okay. So when you're saying these widths of these measurements, that's the width of the lot, right?
So,
okay.
Yes, correct. So the 40-foot lots we have, they're next to the lagoon. They're more like we kind of team them as a patio home style.
Okay.
They're kind of longer, narrow, 1 or 2 stories. The 45-foot lots, those are just, your basic starter home, first-time home buyers maybe, or somebody who's downsizing and wants a smaller home.
Is that like a 7,000 square foot lot on average, or?
A little bit smaller than that maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, just a tad bit smaller. And then your 50 and 60-foot lots, those are the main lots that we have the most of.
Okay. So you mentioned 3-car garage. We're not talking 3-car tandem. We're talking 3-car wide. Okay.
That'll be one garage door with 2 bays, and then a separate garage door for the third.
Okay. Lagomar, as far as a community, the amenities we have, not only the lagoon, which we'll talk about that in a minute, but also there's one community pool now. The HOA is on site, so you're able to talk to someone from the HOA just by going to the community center.
That's, and people love that, because having a representative right here in the community that you can go talk to face to face instead of getting on, the phone or email, so personal. They love that. And we have great security too. The fact that it is all inclusive makes it wonderful. We were voted the best community in 2021 and 2022 of all of Houston, even though we're a little closer to Galveston, but we still beat out all of Houston communities for the last 2 years.
Yeah, another interesting thing about out of here is Lagomar, the schools, everything's going to Dickinson ISD.
Correct.
And Lagomar itself, though, has a Lamarck zip code for the most part, but people call it Texas City. So it has a Texas City mailing address.
Yes, it does.
Part of the neighborhood's actually in Santa Fe.
Do you know why that is?
No.
So we don't have a Texas City post office near this location because it's such a new development for Texas City. So we're piggybacking off of Lamarck's post office for right now.
Okay.
So that's why you get that variance in the zip codes, because we're using the Lamarck post office until they build one. Now they are building a fire station, so I'm imagining that once the fire station gets built, I'm sure a post office won't be far behind, and that's right behind the Tanger outlet. So that's nice.
Now, no, originally when the community was being developed, there was also going to be a school.
Yes.
Is that still in the plans?
It is. Actually, DISD had a meeting today with the community here in Lagomar. I wasn't able to go, unfortunately. But so that is coming to when the bond is coming up for vote on May 6th, I believe it is. So that will be the first elementary school that they will build inside the community, which is nice because we need it.
Yeah, that'd be really nice having the kids go there instead of having to bus.
Yeah. They're going to Lobet right now off of 517. So
the other thing with Lagomar is, the lagoon is fully open. It's open to the public, but there's a private section just for the residents.
The lagoon's open year round for the residents for the most part. I mean, it's closed maybe like Monday, Tuesdays for cleanings, but you have access to the lagoon facilities, the gym, the restaurant, the pools and beaches all year round as a resident. You know what I'm looking forward to is TxDOT finishing the expansion on the freeway, because then there'll be 3 entrances eventually in the long term. Well, there'll be Hughes Road into the neighborhood. Holland Road will be the main entrance, and then they'll have Lagomar will have their own on-off ramp. So there'll be 3 ways in and out, ease of access to get in and out of the community.
And right now, if you were coming south on 45, you'd exit and go. You can either go behind Buc-ee's, you take the Tanger exit, and
Which is
go
Holland
past
Road.
Tanger.
Yeah, Holland Road. And there is a little bit of construction right there, but you don't really see it. But if you happen to like miss it, because it is, once you pass 517, it comes up on you very fast. You can exit the very next exit and then loop around through Seacrest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah.
I didn't know you could get back. I knew you
Otherwise,
could through
you've got to
Seacrest,
go
but I
all
didn't.
the way
Yeah.
back around. My address is 2928 Arbor Edge Crossing.
Okay. Again, lots of opportunities still out here. The neighborhood's only about halfway completed, maybe maybe a little bit less.
Maybe about 55%
55%?
complete at this point. Yeah, because we've got 2 sections that are filling up really fast. My 45-foot section is almost done already, and we started that in October.
Wow. Another great development that did happen, I believe it was last year, they opened up the restaurant at the...
Yes, the Blue Lagoon. Oh, yes. Yes, that's really nice. That is some really nice dining up there, because you can sit inside or outside, and the outside is covered. The chef up there, he's wonderful. The restaurant's managed really well. They have a lot of events up there. All of this can be found when you Google, if you go Blue Lagoon, Lagomar, you'll see what events they always post. There's something every week for
Always something going on out there.
Yeah, for like a month. And speaking of the lagoon too, not to take away from the restaurant, but as a resident, they're always doing something at least once a month. They've done luau's, they've done comedy night, they'll do concert series. So you definitely have an all-inclusive luxury vacation spot when you live in Lago.
And that's one thing, with the HOA dues and everything, some people will think they're a little bit on the higher side.
It's
but
really not, though.
It depends on what you take out of it. So if you're coming here for the resort style living and you're taking advantage of those opportunities,
absolutely.
I mean, you really get a lot of bang for your buck. And
This is how I break it down. So I'm going to talk in terms of the non-gated, because that's phase 2. That's where we're headed. Because gated's we're pretty much complete in the gated. So non-gated is $824 a year for just your HOA, which is average for any nice master plan community. It's beautiful here. There's a lot of foliage. It's kept up. It's clean. Then you pay $400 a year per household for the lagoon, which works out to be about $35 a month. But with everything you get, you get 2 gyms, you get the whole lagoon, you get beaches, you get the restaurant, you get the walking trails, Lake Lago. I mean, there's playgrounds, the water park for the kids. There's so much. I always tell people, you can't even join a gym for $35 a month for your whole family, and you're getting a state-of-the-art gym that's overlooking the lagoon. That in itself right there. And then you also get security monitoring. So this community is going to be eventually a security monitored community with a guard shack up at the main entrance. $12 a month. If you were to call Xfinity or Vivint or somebody like that, you minimum pay $35 a month. So even though those features are mandatory in your HOA, it keeps the quality of life high at a low cost.
Yeah. And if somebody decided to build, they pick out their lot, they pick out their plan. Do they do their selections here?
Yes. I work with them on all structural, plumbing, and electrical, and get that all set in stone. And then I send them to an actual design center that they work with a designer to pick out their interior selections. Then after that, we actually send you to a technology center where you get to do your technology, your audio, visual, multimedia, and security. You can do as much or as little as your budget allows at all 3 with me structurally, with the design center and technology center. I mean, we have basic packages that come with the house, or you can go as high up as a central vacuum system throughout your house, whatever you need.
All right. Well, that's a lot of great information. We'll go ahead and wrap it up here.
Yeah.
Again, Jim Atkinson, Hidden Paradise Realty Team, 281-798-7163. And Robin?
That's the man. Robin at Castlerock Communities in Lagomar, 713-882-8385.
All right. Thanks so much, and y'all have a great day.